There's a replay of it. Look at that power slam. Driving him down with authority.
Very nice power slam indeed from both angles.
That's right. I'm breaking out the old cliche commentary terms. With authority.
Oh, those were the days, Eric. Those were the days.
Those were the days indeed.
So what's next? That Phoenix is tougher than a $2 steak? Are you going to say that next?
I would never say that about Chris Phoenix.
Oh, you said that's only buys are $2 steaks. Is that what you said?
You got money to buy a $2 steak?
Come on. No, I would just not ever say that Chris Phoenix is tough. Chris Phoenix is about as tough as a box of golf balls.
Oh.
For some reason he smells like it. He's hanging out in Grandma's closet.
Oh, he's raking the eyes across the ropes here now. That's going to give you some major rope burn.
Yes, it will.
You need to put some Visine in that eye there.
Man, look at that.
Is that right? I don't wear glasses. Am I the only one here with 20/20 vision? I use 4 eyes.
Just poke you in the eye.
Poke me in the eye.
Yeah, you keep on. You have 0/0 vision.
I'm going to look through my perfectly good vision. My unobstructed vision.
You see just fine with my glasses, though.
Nah, take them off and then tell me what to see.
Green fuzzy blur.
Looks like the Reaper in the ring.
With a patch of red on top.
Mike's glasses. Okay.
How could you dare compare me to Chris Phoenix? There's no comparison there.
Oh.
Jesse looks like he's going to finish this. Looks like he's going to try to hit the moneymaker.
Wow, what strength.
Oh, he is definitely
lifting up the near 300-pounder.
I would go as far as 300 pounds.
Oh, Phoenix landed on his feet.
Landed on his feet out of the moneymaker. Got him hooked. And a flight of the Phoenix.
Could this be it?
Yeah, but that injured leg, can you pin him here?
Jesse has been working it over all match. It looks like it may be catching up. Tell you what, when you get planted face first in the middle of the ring with the flight of the Phoenix, there's a replay of it. Look at that, perfect. Planted Jesse's hands right on his face. There's no getting up from that.
Bad wheel and all, he retains the championship.
Chris Phoenix is going to go into the Battle Royal as the XBW champion, where he will have to defend the title. And hopefully he can outlast the other competitors in that Battle Royal.
Hopefully he got a good number.
Hopefully he did. And he'll walk away if he can win that Battle Royal as the champion.
Horseshit! What was that?
Your arm's on fire.
I met Mike through Joe, actually. I knew Joe first. It was actually, I was in 4th grade, so he was in, what, 6th when I met him? I was hanging out with Joe and met Mike that way. Actually, I think the first thing we did was play football together. We played football at the same place for probably 5 years straight, pretty much every day. And then we got into the wrestling thing, and we did that. We did that probably twice a week for 2 years, give or take.
We didn't know each other. We were in the M&T Bank Stadium for them filming The Replacements. You know, I was there, and unbeknownst to me, Jessica was there too. And I had bumped into her while we were trying to rotate around the stadium for filming. And her boyfriend was with him, and I didn't make any eye contact. I didn't like the guy because I liked her. And it turned out to be Mike. I didn't find out, I think, until after a year after I, met Mike, and, we became friends. Everyone considered Mike to be their best friend, which in the right mind, rightfully so. Mike deserved to be labeled the best friend of everyone. He would give you the shirt off his back, if you asked him. Mike was a little bit more than that. I was born an only child. Me and Mike hung out so much and talked so much, and we worked the same job. And after work, we would go on. I would go on cable, internet. They would go on web TV, and we would just chat it up. Mike was more than a friend to me. To me, I thought of Mike as my own brother.
Oh, I met Mike at school. Actually, I was friends with Joe first, and then through Joe's friendship, I met his brother Mike. We played football near his house many times, and that's where we developed a good friendship.
I met Mike through his brother, actually. I was friends with Joe first, and when me and Joe started hanging out more and more, I naturally, of course, met his brother, and that's how I met him and became friends with Mike.
The fondest memory of me and Mike, probably just when we used to beat the crap out of each other growing up. It was actually kind of funny. But when we were younger, I used to beat the crap out of him. I'd hold him down, hold his toys over him, like, look what I got. Then he got about 15 and got bigger than me. And he would sit on my chest and fart in my face and laugh about it. They were, those are good times, man. I mean, we were best friends. I mean, I don't know if Mike would say the same, but he was my best friend, man. We did everything together. I mean, from playing football with everybody to starting XBW. I mean, we had a great time together.
My fondest memory was probably the last couple of months with Mike. Is the one I remember the most, probably. When we used to play rugby together. And it's just, every week we played rugby. I got him involved with rugby. And probably the times of just us enjoying each other's company and friendship on the rugby field it's my fondest moments.
I'm going to pluralize that to memories, because there are a lot of them. He was an individual who created a lot of memories, that's for sure, with his goofy attitude. My fondest memories was with him and his brother, with Joe. The three of us, we used to love to collect those WWF action figures, and we would play with those things all the time. We had huge collections, and we would trade them, we would buy them. We actually competed for a while over who had the biggest collection and everything. And those were some fond memories of collecting and playing with those action figures. Other than that, some fond memories, just fun at the lunch table. Fun in the backyard wrestling, of course, but outside of that, I remember even before we started XBW, we actually backyard wrestled in another friend from high school's house on a trampoline, and I remember we used to mimic old WWF wrestlers, and at the time Mike was mimicking Mankind, and he used to hang out at the bottom of an empty pool, calling it his boiler room, and that was hilarious to watch him down there doing that stuff.
Being around him there all the time. Probably the one night we stayed up and we were on the internet trying to find girls. It was one of the funnier nights that we've had. We got on the phone and we were just fucking around with people. Or when a couple times we just hung out and just chilled. It's just the memories I have of him hanging out with me, making me laugh, being my friend, playing football, wrestling.
Catchphrases, the yummy goods, and the guns. I don't remember who got the job or where. I don't know if it was Mike that got me the job at Chick-fil-A, or if I got the job for Mike at Chick-fil-A, or if I got the job for Joe and Joe got the job. Whatever the case may be, me, Mike, and Joe all worked at Chick-fil-A at the same time, and the one memory that stands out over them all was we were closed, we rolled down the gate, locked it, started cleaning up. I always had the outside cleaning duty, either the floors or the serving area to the customers. Mike at the time was in the kitchen, the cooking area, not the kitchen, sorry. And Joe, for some reason, went upstairs to the manager's office, I guess to turn in the tray, the cash tray or whatever. They had security cameras that also acted as a speaker. You could communicate by pushing the button to, you know, whatever camera you were looking at on the screen upstairs. Joe noticed Mike in the cooking area, clicked on that camera and went on the speaker and said, "Mike?" And Mike, I didn't see Mike. Yeah, he was, I guess, cleaning one of the grates underneath, you know, out of eyesight. Popped his head up and said, "God?" It was extremely funny. I couldn't stop laughing the entire night. We made jokes about it later on that night on the internet.
There's a bunch of things I regret not saying or doing. Not saying bye. I'm not sure if I said bye that day because he just left us with a girl. So I'm not sure if I said bye. I wish I would have said bye. Like, you know. One thing I regret not doing, probably just tell him how much he meant to everybody. You know, he was the one that kept us together in XBW for a while too. Before and when he passed, that brought everybody together for XBW. Just saying thank you for everything you did for us.
No, I don't really have anything regrets. I wish I got to know him a little more. Can't say me and Mike, we were friends, but we weren't best friends or as close of friends as everyone else was with him. I know Aaron and Jim and Phil, and they were a lot closer to him. I was more friends with Joe and than I was with Mike. I'd have gotten to know Mike a little bit more outside of the group, one-on-one a little more, but you know, I don't have any regrets. That's just only one thing I would have changed, but you know, minor thing. I think I'm quite happy with the relationship we had for all those years.
This one's tough. Anytime when someone dies, one way or another, people like to accept the blame, and you know, we don't know why. It's human nature, I guess. None of us liked the girlfriend he was with at the time, so you know, we all felt like we were at fault for telling him not to go. You know, as the story went on, we filmed XBW at my yard, and at the end we watched it, and Mike wanted to go over his girlfriend's house afterwards. And Mike's girlfriend's house was on one side of Ritchie Highway and his house was on the other side. And a little bit of distance, but with a bike, you know, make it there in a couple minutes. And none of us said anything. He went to his girlfriend, we all said our goodbyes. And that's when the accident happened. And like I said, it's just human nature for someone to accept responsibility for, you know, a death. My regret was not encouraging him to stay. You know, we just got done XBW and like we normally just hang out afterwards, just be ourselves.
One thing I regret not doing was forcing him and myself to go to actually go to our rugby practice the evening that he died. We had both skipped it to go do other things.
I never got to say goodbye to Mike. Like a lot of the guys. I mean, I didn't know what happened until probably about 4 hours after it happened, and just finding out, not knowing that when I last saw Mike, it was going to be the last time I saw him, because we just got done wrestling. I was leaving to go to a church event like I used to every Wednesday, and I never got to say bye to him.
The following is the last ever in memory of Battle Royal, and it is for the XBW Heavyweight Championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here. What?
No, go ahead. We are.
He over here don't even have his headset.
No, I know.
Ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you at home, just remember, if you're ever in broadcasting, always wear your headset if you want to be heard.
Absolutely. Well,
otherwise, we will ignore you.
Well, Eric Spade and Sean Cradle sit over here as professionals with their headsets on, ready to call this Battle Royale. That's right, Battle Royale. I crunched it up.
Yes, it is.
Sparks entering the ring with Hell Half-Low Fury. He defeated Josh Dreamer earlier in the night.
Now explain to all the fans out there, how do you get eliminated in this battle royal?
Pin or submission. That has always been the unique rules in Memory of Battle Royal.
So no over-the-top rope, pin or submission.
The Memory of Battle Royal has always been a pin or submission elimination battle royal, and goddamn it, we're keeping it that way even for the reunion show.
That's a good thing, because if he got thrown over the top rope there, the normal battle royal would be over.
Yeah, he would, but not in the XBW battle royal.
So this could conceivably go like an hour, maybe 2 hours.
It's possible. Although we don't have that many contestants in this match. Springboard back kick by Josh Dreamer. So anyway, Josh Dreamer's on the unlucky number 1, and Spartus number 2.
Which is just as unlucky as number 1. I never know why people thought number 2 was an advantage.
It's not. Number 1 nor number 2, or 3, 4, or 5 for that matter. You want to be the last.
That's not a guarantee to win.
No, it's not. Well, you want to be one of the many last. Oh, here comes the countdown.
Wow. Our countdown clock coming out of nowhere.
Second, you get a new entrant.
To the millisecond.
Looks like War is going to come in. War has drawn number 3 in this Battle Royale.
XBW Hardcore Champion. Won earlier in the night.
I do believe he came out with the belt on.
Now, I'm sure you fans noticed that the referee is outside the ring, but he still is in position to make any count when necessary.
Absolutely. Don't count.
You notice that War still got his hat on.
You know, if we can have 10 people in the ring at one time, not much room for a referee.
Man, who in the world?
Things could get chaotic.
Yes, it could.
Come in. Not being over the top battle royal. Bottom dollar. Yep, I used another cliche.
Wow.
Good for me. That things are going to get very chaotic in here.
Are you getting paid by the cliche?
What do you mean, paid?
Oh, never mind. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what is the official time of entries?
Looks like every 90 seconds or every 2 minutes.
I think it is 2. I think it's 2 minutes.
At every even intervals. Let's just say that.
Yeah, even intervals of somewhere around a minute and a half. I'm sure our fans will correct us.
These guys are trying to
throw. We don't have a forum anymore. They can't correct us.
Well, I think somebody was supposed to come out.
Our number 4 entry.
What happened to number 4? Did he get jumped in the back?
Hey, it could happen.
That was supposed to be Jesse James. That was his theme music.
That was Remedy. He did not come out to Remedy.
Look, he's trying to throw him over the top rope.
Our sheet does not show us the order of entry, so.
No, we have no clue what just happened there.
Because they're completely randomized. I think right before this match began.
Well, everybody's tired now.
Number 5 entry.
Somebody could be right for the pickings here.
Good. Everybody in this Battle Royal has already wrestled a match, or possibly 2 this evening. There's a frog splash from Josh Dreamer.
Why didn't he try to cover him?
Why is Ryan Stevens not coming out?
Still no Ryan Stevens.
No Jesse James, no Ryan Stevens.
What is going on back there? I have to go back there and find out what's going on.
You know, Sean, why don't you take a walk?
Nah, I think I'll stay right here.
Why don't you go take a walk, JP?
Maybe I'm in the battle royal. How about that?
Why don't you call one of these many supposed advisors that we have? These mythical beings that I hear so much about.
Well, we're missing 2 competitors in this battle royal.
So now there's 3. In about 10 seconds, we'll have another.
Well, I guess
supposedly entrant number 6.
That should keep it count.
Oh, you're welcome.
We don't have a nice little Nixie graphic telling us their entry number. This is too funny.
You crack yourself out, don't you?
Well, no, I think Eric knows why I'm laughing.
I do. I get the joke and I don't like it.
Sean, since you're new, this is Easy Money Crew's theme song. And I'm guessing you can guess whose team that belongs to. Jesse James and Ryan Stevens. Former tag team partners, the Easy Money crew, deciding to come out together. How cute.
Yeah, but only one man can win the championship.
Well, you know what? In the beginning of Battle Royals, it's always nice to have an ally.
That it is. Throw everybody out till it's you two left.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then you
can fight over it once everybody else is gone.
Absolutely. Why not, right?
So we have our fourth and fifth entrance.
And technically 6. Jesse James.
Some would say the ego of Jesse James is the other person.
He's got Spartus up. There is the finisher.
That's got to be it right there. Where's the ref?
That is it. The ref from the apron counted the pinfall. Spartus has been eliminated.
First man gone.
Second man in. First man in.
He doesn't know what happened to him.
You know what? Good news. Let's get TWFX out of here.
We're 10 seconds away from yet another competitor here.
Ryan Stevens just apologized to Jesse James. Because they decided they are going to work together.
Well, at least till the end.
Looks like the Reaper is taking his full allotted time to come out.
Why not, right? The longer he waits, the more tired everyone else is. And there is a spear. Making Josh down off his feet. And only a 2 count.
Wow, couldn't beat him with the spear, huh? Hard shots from Dreamer and a big suplex on James.
Now Reaper has a look at a Death Valley driver. Drives him down. Goes for the pin. Josh Dreamer got his hand on the rope. Once again, narrowly avoids elimination.
Phoenix, who's still limping from his earlier title bout.
Not more than just a few minutes. Oh, and he's brought in the hard way by Ryan Stevens. Look at this. Muscle buster by the Reaper. Lays Josh Dreamer out.
Referee's
Be
right
it for a
there.
number 1 entrant.
And he's gone.
3 moves to take him out, but Josh Dreamer is finally eliminated. And a spine buster from Jesse James takes the Reaper down. You see the show of unity between Easy Money. No Fear is in now. The second of the 2 TWS guys.
That high attack. Jesse James working on No Fear. Ryan Stevens decided to take a breather. He just rolled out of the ring.
Where is everybody? We got half our competitors on the floor.
I don't even think Chris Phoenix has gotten into the ring yet.
No, he did get into the ring for a little bit.
For like 2 seconds.
He was brought in the hard way by Ryan Stevens.
You're right. I guess he just rolled right back out. Or just bringing him back in the ring.
He wasn't paying attention. You got to pay attention to people inside the ring.
The more time he spends on the outside, that's the less time he has to get in.
We may have a submission on this side.
Death Warrant coming in.
I just been informed. This is our last entrant.
Death Warrant the final entrant?
I believe he is. Who's left?
Well, beats me, but you know, could be somebody.
Could be me.
You said you could be in. Well, you got about 30 seconds.
No, I think I'll just stay here with you guys. I mean, seriously, this commentary would actually suck if I wasn't on it.
Hey.
We take offense to it.
Yeah, we do. All right, we've been commentating for a very long time together.
Oh, I'm
There's a lot of
sorry.
chemistry here in this commentary booth.
That's right. Booth?
But it's kind of booth-like. I don't know. There's walls.
Glass. Monitor.
I want a monitor. Rating Death Warrant memo.
Last show, buddy. Sorry, no monitor for you.
Damn it, I will commentate all tapes with a monitor. I never had a monitor.
Just look down. You can see it. We're only about 5 feet in the air.
I think Sean brought his own monitor. Death Warrant getting choked out here. Oh, or coming up from behind with an elbow. To the back of the head.
Never saw it coming.
Just tell the exhaustion. And these guys, look at Ryan
Jesse
Stevens.
James.
Death Warrant down on the ground.
James
Chris
might be
Phoenix in the corner. These guys are gassed. He's trying to steal a pin. Well,
Why don't they all know?
A rear naked choke here. Stevens and Reaper battle it out in the other corner. Oh, T-bone suplex by Ryan Stevens.
What is Jesse James doing?
he's being Jesse James.
He's pretending to pull his
Oh,
pants.
the last rights by Ryan Stevens with Reaper. He could roll over there and grab a pin. He could eliminate the Reaper.
How many guys are in the ring right now? 6, 7?
Death Warrant just stomping on his former alliance partner, Chris Phoenix, the current XBW champion.
I do believe we have 7 individuals still in this match right now.
I mean, let's face it, there's no friends in this. None.
Absolutely not. Only one can walk away with the title and the honor of being the last in memory of champion.
And XBW champion.
Yeah, I said the title. This is the title.
Touch the title of Level.
And that also would be a title in its own right.
Okay, Phoenix with one leg coming back in.
Nice vertical suplex on War, but I think he's going to need a little more than that to take War out, although War has been wrestling a lot this season.
No, right. How many former memory of winners we have? We have Death Warrant, Ryan Stevens, the Reaper,
Jesse James.
It's just
Yes, he has, and so has Chris Phoenix.
Okay. So wow, only
The individual not in the ring who has won in memory of would be Riley Davidson.
Ever since that horrible car accident.
I do believe he refused to show up out of protest because JCW's name was not attached to the show. You know, he's an ignorant bastard like that. All because we simply would not promote JCW. He refused to show up.
Jackass wanted us to promote Jackass.
Oh, and he was banned from the building. By Death Warrant.
That's what I heard.
He's got the power.
Death Warrant is the owner.
That's right.
Death Warrant is the one who rented out the building. So
What happens
he
is-
can damn sure ban anyone from it he wants.
That's right.
It'd be funny if we just banned the rest of the wrestlers in the ring to super win.
Should have
I
thought
would put
about
past him.
Should have thought about that.
Death Warrant is an egotistical bastard.
Had he thought about that, he'd be the winner right
Well,
now.
he hasn't been lately. Lately, he's been all right.
He just hit Jesse James with the ego trip. He has a move called the ego trip. How egotistical do you have to be to name a move? Ego trip.
Very egotistical. There you go. Do I get multiple choice? No.
Yeah, there wasn't an A, B, or C.
It was a rhetorical question.
Oh, is the Reaper running away?
No, he was falling.
Oh,
Come on, Sean. What are the signs of falling?
I don't know. It looked like he
Usually
was,
flailing your arms in panic is a sign of falling.
it could be running away from the action there.
Reaper does not run.
He brings action forth.
He's never run away from anything. Lightly
would.
mosey away, maybe.
I don't think I've ever seen the Reaper run in his life. People are usually running from the Reaper. And the Reaper's like, you could just go.
Why, does he smell that bad?
No, he's very intimidating. You seen the guy? He's like 6'5".
that big.
Camera edge a few inches. I know Death Warrant actually might make it to 6 foot.
There was an apocalypse. Number dos.
He just kicked out.
Yes, he did kick out.
He did just kick out.
Can't stop Jesse
Stevens calling for
James.
one more.
You know, Sean, you know how you can tell the Reaper is intimidating?
How?
He
Could that
has
be it?
names on his shirt.
Oh,
Death Warrant just pinned Jesse James.
Well, we finally have an elimination.
Ward just tried to pin Death Warrant.
I can't believe Jesse James has been eliminated. That was my pick.
Well, after 2 Apocalypse, how can he not be
3.
eliminated? 3 Apocalypse? I missed one in there somewhere.
Yeah, they're all
And everybody.
They're all dead.
There's a roll-up.
they're extreme close-up.
One thing you don't want is an extreme close-up of Ryan Stevens being rolled up.
We're down to 5. We're down to
I
5.
think we are down to 5. Nice super kick.
Takes Chris Phoenix off his feet, and the XBW champion is still in this match. Still hanging on to that hope.
On
of
one
retaining.
leg. Why hasn't anybody gone after that injured leg? If I was in there, that's exactly what I would do.
Look at that, an RKO from Ryan Stevens takes Chris Phoenix down. Chris Phoenix kicks out at 2. Keeping alive his hope of regaining, or I should say, retaining his championship.
Well, after a match like this, I think he is regaining it. You know, I mean, the belt's on the line. He's got to reach out, pull down them straps, and grab it one more time.
Reach out,
What
down
straps?
This is a ladder match.
That was a NASCAR joke, but never mind. You're black and you're very white. You probably don't watch that.
Nobody watches that fake stuff.
Do I look like a hillbilly? I do not watch that.
Who watches that fake stuff anyway?
Seriously, if I wanted to watch somebody drive around and making left turns all day, I would sit forward and watch the old people.
That's too far.
No fear now. Takes Death Warrant down with a clothesline. He seems to be the only one up on his feet at this time. Choking Death Warrant, an illegal choke. Well, I guess
it's
not a
legal.
battle royal.
Everything's legal in a battle royal. Is that a pin?
I do believe it was a pin, but Death Warrant
too.
kicked out.
Oh, how many kicks is he going to take?
That was just 4.
Taking 4 so far. Finally goes down to his knees there. And a double kick.
Oh, that's got to be.
Finish him off. And he is out of here. Well, a flurry of kicks from Reaper and Stevens.
You notice
We're
that
down to 4.
yeah, the champion's on the floor.
Hey, the more time he spends out there, the less time he is getting pinned or submitted.
You got a point, so stay out on the floor, champ.
We're down to 4 former XBW champions.
And 4 former in memory of winners. Well, we could be down to 3. Looks like he's going for the burnout, and he hits the burnout on Ryan Stevens.
That is
Gets
it.
eliminated.
We're down to 3. It is technically Armageddon against Chris Phoenix.
That it is. And I don't think Chris Phoenix has quite realized it yet.
And
I don't think he's realized too
you want to
much.
see the irony in this? Phoenix and Death Warrant, former partners.
Yes.
These 2, former partners. The Reaper, Chris Phoenix, former partners.
That they are.
But it
In
looks
fact,
like
they were the last ever tag team champions.
But it looks like the Reaper's alliance allies with Death Warrant for the time being. Chris Phoenix just takes a spear.
Well, I don't think the Reaper is going to maintain any alliance ties with, no pun intended, with Chris Phoenix.
He wants to be the last champion. These men are just they're so tired, he can't even lift them up.
Well, miscommunication between Armageddon here.
Well, it's been a while since they tag team. Well, they're not sure what they want to do. Well, this is very simple.
Oh, a 3D.
And we are down to 2. Former partners.
And now, enemies. Just like dragging dead weight out of here.
And you know what? These two, Death Warrant and Reaper, has such tremendous respect for each other. They might not have shown it in years past, but this is going to be one hell of a battle between these two. Both men got to be so tired. The Reaper, this technically his 3rd match. Death Warrant in the opening match, they touch fist, they lock up, and it's now down to a 1-on-1 match for the XBW Championship and that crown of a memory of one.
Reaper off going for the clothesline. Death Warrant ducking the clothesline, catches him. Apocalypse! That's it. I do believe that was a 3. So much for your epic finish there, JP.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the final XBW Heavyweight Champion, Death Warrant.